Добренького времени суток, с вами Джимми, и мы продолжаем наслаждаться приключениями нашей невозмутимой девчули и ее собакена. Так, нам надо купить кофе.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo. What can I get you?
Так, кофейку, пожалуйста.
That's good.
Так, и чё? Завершить.
Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
Да, передавай привет Тринити.
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes, one from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exit whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the Internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey, Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Так. Ну да, я согласен. Так, открытое улучшение транспорта, да. Пончиковый кофе, чем бы он ни был, что бы он из себя не представлял, это, наверное, прикольно. Наверное, это тема. А по поводу Коры... Так, а что? У меня нету заданий никаких. Надо по-прежнему искать карты для Эвелин. И все? По поводу Коры я не понял, чего она не поняла. Ну, это какой-то супер навороченный искусственный интеллект и все. Перфокарта. Вот, какой-то супер навороченный искусственный интеллект, который, судя по всему, всем управляет. И все. Вот вам и Кора. И все об этом знают, и всем на это насрать.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No? Why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fesahetic, Control.
Да, cheers. Так, я долго пытался вспомнить, где я припарковал машину. Вот, где-то здесь надо искать машину. Что-то диспетчер не договаривает. Что-то он темнит. Он мог сказать ей больше, но не говорит. Почему? Почему я не вижу парковку? Так. Вон там вот парковка, все увидел. Увидел, сейчас полетим. Сейчас полетим забирать пожитки Гила. Так. Так. Так, куда нам? Вот куда-то сюда. Куда-то в эту сторону. Чего-то там диспетчер говорил про ночь. Типа, много водителей не могут продержаться дольше одной ночи. А вопрос у меня в том, как они понимают ночь сейчас или день. Мне кажется, у них все время ночь. Или это действительно одна ночь? Может, я просто чего-то не понимаю? Так. Вот, может, я что-то не понимаю, но у меня такое ощущение, что это одна бесконечная ночь. Вот она началась когда-то там 13 миллиардов лет назад, и все. Так, куда мне лететь? Так. Сюда вот мне надо лететь, да? Вот тут вот так вот. Вот, у меня такое ощущение, что это одна бесконечная длинная ночь, которая не заканчивается. Но в рамках игры, может быть, это просто одна ночь маленькая. Такая обычная ночка. Много работы. Аврал. Бывает такое. Так. Где там пожитки? Так. Ну, началось. Хладагент. Так, хорошо, я нашел хладагент. Так, мне надо вниз как-то спуститься, наверное. Я так понимаю, вниз надо спуститься. Но я тут не вижу никакого лифта или какого-то другого средства, чтобы спуститься вниз. Но внизу там что-то есть. То есть туда можно спуститься. Вот лифт. Так. Тут не надо какую-нибудь кнопочку нажать. По-моему, лифт не едет. Так, хорошо. Немножко, конечно, движение камеры ограничено. Он крутится только по горизонтали. Так, что тут? Продавец вишневых пирогов.
One slice, please. Oh, wait, are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
Yeah, but where would you get real cherries in Navalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
I swear, these taste exactly like cherries.
That is not a normal thing to say about actual cherries.
You want a slice or not?
Yes. No. I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home. What do you say?
No, actually, I'm good.
Suit yourself, country girl.
Крестьяночка. Слышь, дед, ты не охренел? Тамбовский волк тебе, крестьяночка. Что, соколятник? Соколятник.
Hey, you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature? Just 100 limbs.
No.
Wouldn't you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Eh? Where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay. What?
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure, but why does it make any difference?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
Как же они все любят потрындеть. Так, Гил.
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Так.
Hey, Ronnie, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Navalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a CLOUDPUNK delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to CLOUDPUNK HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to CLOUDPUNK HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we drop them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and CLOUDPUNK would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to CLOUDPUNK? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Что-то как-то все запутано. Эскалатор, ведущий в никуда. Он что, самовыпилиться просто решил и все? Но как-то не просто самовыпилиться, а увидев небо напоследок. Вон у вас там, блядь, небо видно. Ну как сказать видно? Что-то вроде неба видно. Что-то как-то все становится страннее и страннее. Мотель усталый дроид. Так, мне надо доставить вещи Гила в CLOUDPUNK или опустить вещи Гила в почтовый ящик. То есть либо передать его родителям, либо передать родителям и наебать CLOUDPUNK, или не наебать CLOUDPUNK. Блять, как мне сюда... Бросить посылку. Да нет, вот я не хочу отдавать CLOUDPUNK его вещи. Все-таки пусть родители как-то получат. Там, типа, не знаю, на память. Или что-то в таком роде. Так, мне надо вспомнить, где я припарковался. Так. Меня начинают терзать смутные сомнения по поводу геймплея. Это уже 4-я серия, и я думаю, что ничего нового геймплей нам больше не предложит. Мы так и будем бегать, летать, ну или ездить. Технически мы, конечно, летаем, но по факту мы типа ездим. Вот. Ездить, летать, слушать диалоги, душещипательные истории о том, как весь Невалис сходит с ума. И как все катится в пизду. Вот так вот я думаю. Блять, у меня соседи ремонт делают. Это кошмар. Так, мне надо куда-то вот сюда вот сюда вот. Канализация. Так, где тут у вас можно припарковаться? Дилер, владелец. Это все, конечно, хорошо. Подождите, это же я тут был только что или нет? Это похоже на вот это место, где было кафе Нео. Вот сюда вот. Я не могу не бежать. Ну, хорошо, не беги. Так, тихо. Блять, а можно мне, пожалуйста, просто найти парковку, блять, и все? Я ж не о многом прошу. Так, теперь долго-долго бежать до почтового ящика. Член банды. Хочешь с нами пообщаться?
Hey, come here a minute.
Why?
We want to talk to you.
So talk.
What do you do?
Delivery driver?
You're CLOUDPUNK, right? So you must be thinking you're pretty badass.
If you say so.
Why you be nice to her? She delivers to the spire. She don't respect us.
Show me something to respect then.
You're sassy, acting like you weren't afraid of us.
I ain't.
She don't know who she's talking to, Razor. She don't know how you got that name.
Razor, are you a shaving robot?
You don't gotta take that from her type, Razor. You gotta do something.
Nah, I like her. She's got a big mouth like me.
So you're both part of Block 4-0, right?
You heard of us?
I heard there's an android gang I should avoid.
That's good advice. You don't want to get in our way.
Why do you get such a bad reputation?
We do a lot of things we ain't supposed to.
Robbing people?
Nah, much worse.
Urban renewal, bitch. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Urban renewal?
Yeah, community project. Planting gardens on corporate waste ground. Turning old factories into playgrounds. Real hardcore shit.
I mean, no, I don't get it at all.
There ain't nothing in Nivalis that will get you in more trouble than fucking with corporate property. We would be safer if we were straight murdering fools.
Well, good luck, I guess. That sounds like a worthwhile thing for a gang to do. I just figured gangs in Nivalis were a bit more...
You assumed wrong, but that's alright. We ain't surprised they talk shit about us.
Well, I won't. I hope you two never get caught.
Fuck yeah. You was right, Razor. She's all right.
You stay loose, CLOUDPUNK. We see you later.
We see you later. Да, Лея так Лея. То есть какие-то у них даже Даже андроиды какие-то двинутые. Так, плюс перфокарта. Почему они решили все это рассказать именно ей? Че в ней такого особенного? Член банды 2? Так.
Hey, Block 4-0, are you still fighting the system?
Hey, it's CLOUDPUNK. Damn right we are.
We're fucking this shit up.
How exactly are you fucking this shit up?
We're making a motherfucking playground, dog.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gangs that talk quite like you do.
What's the matter, CLOUDPUNK? Our speech too fresh for ya?
No. Did you watch a lot of old movies, maybe?
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about what we do and how we do it.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making a playground.
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna let them take our swings.
You got a problem with that, CLOUDPUNK?
With you making a playground for kids? No, I think it's kind of amazing.
You hear that, Razor? She thinks I'm amazing.
You're all right, CLOUDPUNK. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here to play on the swings.
А чё, блядь, корпорациям жалко, чтобы дети поиграли? Чё за хрень? Не, ну понятное дело, что корпорации там охуевают от жадности там и от всего. Это все, в принципе, не новая байда. Ну, блядь, детям поиграть, чё вам, блядь, жалко? Чё вы за такие мудаки? Хотя, ну, корпорации, мудаки, в принципе, да. Это практически синонимы. Так. Так, да, все правильно. Желтенький — это опустить вещи Гила в почтовый ящик, да.
I can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
Да, сейчас второй выговор будет, отвечаю. Сейчас опять и позвонят и скажут: девчуля, ты там, блядь, что творишь? Там что, нюх потеряла? Так, еще перфокарта.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Так, ну а где там выговор? Когда ей по попке надают за то, что она не отправила вещи куда надо. Я опять потерял парковку. Так. Где ж там, блядь, парковка? Парковка. Блядь. Ну, здрасте. Вот. Я правильно иду. Но это не точно. Да, вот парковка. Так, торговец, продавец, фудмут. Давайте послушаем, что нам продавец расскажет. Я думал, что-нибудь расскажет. Жареные тараканы в обсыпке из сумаха. Они вкусные, если есть их сразу с мангала. Банка газировки. Без кофеина, но с кучей настоящего сахара, жидкое солнце, алкоголь.
Thanks.
Осуждаю. Что-то они, блядь, много тут бухают. Эти бухло предлагают, диспетчер там сидит, колдырит. Ну, понятное дело, нет веселой жизни, но тем не менее. Ты, блядь, на работе вообще-то. Какой вы пример подаете людям? Так, не в ту сторону полетел. Как-то тут я хотел перемещаться по вот этим вот трассам. Это, в принципе, как бы логично. И как-то там еще по ним... Как-то по ним еще можно быстро перемещаться. Но я что-то пропустил, когда рассказывали, как это делать. Так. Так. Сейчас мне уже надоело. По трассам перемещаться совсем неинтересно. Но, с другой стороны, быстро и эффективно. Так. Как-то там что-то нам рассказывали, нажать А во время полета. Так, ну вроде да, вроде я немножко ускорился. Но не очень сильно. А это значит, что надо... Блять. Мудак какой-то. Покупают себе прав, блин. А это значит, что надо будет поставить там вот это вот обновление, вот этот вот апгрейд двигателя. Тем более мы его открыли. Надо будет не забыть слетать на станцию техобслуживания. Так, куда все-таки лететь? Так, где-то тут? Где-то вот тут вот рядышком. Блять. Так. Сомнительный район. Так. Так, еще перфокарта. Че, продавец спасать пошел? Вечно так вот приходишь, а продавца нету. Так. Это дилер. Так, а куда нам, собственно, надо? Я тут что-то загулялся. Нам надо куда-то... Хрен его знает. Не понял. Это где-то там рядом с парковкой. Куда мне надо, ребята? А, подождите, это наверху, наверное, да, все правильно. Над парковкой наверху. Так. Камера так дрыгается прям. Прям супер-пупер. Прям кайфушки. Так. Миссис Октавиус Батлер.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original Corbeil.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish. Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hyper-gentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Navalis dream. Our society has a million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
ЧСВшная баба. Я как-то пытался там залетать в тоннели в перерывах между ее болтовней. Чувствовал, что диалог может затянуться. Так. Все, пиздуйте. Утомили.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very first Korra models.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Korra?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way,
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo. Our painting made it here safely, too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Ой, иди уже давай, тоже мне. Без предрассудков, да, конечно, без предрассудков. Я такая вся из себя богатая, на лимузине езжу. Но я без предрассудков. Конечно, эти крысиные дети, тоже люди. Сучка какая-то. Вернитесь в Хова. Так, ну в Хова я вернусь уже в следующей серии, наверное, потому что... ладно, вернусь сейчас, послушаем, что там нам Камус хочет сказать. Явно же что-то хочет сказать. В этой игре все хотят нам что-то рассказать, что-то чем-то поделиться, на уши подсесть и так далее. Ну ладно. Просыпайся, Камус.
God, this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about music?
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty. Hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the Corps shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Navalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's CLOUDPUNK. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
Я надеюсь, это не лицензированная музыка, мне не прилетит там от правообладателей. Так, у нас летите по навпоинту CLOUDPUNK, найдите гараж для починки Хова. Все это мы сделаем в следующей серии. А на сегодня все. Спасибо за внимание, подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комменты, кликайте колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать новые видосики. Пока-пока.